Hi, JC.
Hey Ginger, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. You have a
Welcome
good week?
to the show, y'all. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're doing it, right? We're gonna be serious about it this time. Straight faces, mature conversation,
I agree.
right?
We always start like this, but the output will be the one
I'll
determining
bring it down.
how that goes today.
I'll bring
Let's
it
see.
down. I'll bring it down.
So I guess we're taking Ginger's lead on this today. KK, we can trust you.
Why can't I be the only one who's trusted in this group? How does this work, though?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell us how today is going to work.
Well, I have actually some interesting news today. We're gonna be chatting about, some informative stuff today. I don't think there's a bit of sad what's this topics today. I haven't seen any sad topics on the line. So actually there is one interesting one that is very much
Are you sure about that?
what we want to know. Give the people what they want. Let them eat cake. You know that thing. You know that saying. Let them eat cake.
I don't know that
Exactly.
saying, but
It's who said that thingy? You know who said that statement, right?
Nelson.
Nelson said, "Let them eat cake." Who's eating cake?
I give up, guys.
Back
Anyways,
to you,
We
KK.
want
Let's
to know
go.
who's eating the cake.
On serious things, we're gonna be chatting about some interesting topics today, and obviously each of us will bring some card, and then we'll focus on one as usual. So, yeah, JC, roll us in, bro.
Absolutely, guys. Welcome to the show. Really happy to bring this content to you guys this week. A lot of varying topics. I don't know about no sad or serious topic. I think for my side it's going to be a little bit more of a serious topic. So from wherever you're watching it from, whether around Africa, around the world, welcome to Current-Affails, and this is the crew. So Ginger, what you got?
All right, so I have 4 guys because I feel like being an overachiever. All right, so the first one is AKA breaks his silence. So you guys know about the South African rapper AKA who has just lost his fiance after she jumped from the 10th story of the Pepper Club Hotel. And he's spoken out and he said, "Hey, I'm dealing with a very difficult situation here. I'm going through a very difficult time, and I'd like you guys to give me some privacy. And it's unfortunate that you guys are making all these insinuations, but going forward in this time of healing, I'm going to hand over to my media team, and I would just like time to grieve."
Yeah, it's quite a sad topic, that one.
Yeah, very, very sad. Especially following what the father said, But there hasn't been anything negative in terms of the family blaming him.
Yeah.
So I think it was a genuine mistake, whatever the mistake was, however it happened. It was a genuine mistake, and they're dealing with it all together. They seem to be kind of putting up a united front. We don't know what's happening in the back, but what they putting out to us, I haven't seen anything.
It's uniform.
It's very uniform. All right. And then the second story, Sandton City in South Africa was evacuated because of a bomb threat.
Wow.
The richest square mile is going through something real ghetto right now. Getting bomb threats. Not everybody. And I'm really interested to know what that's about. There's no, we haven't been given details as to clarity. As to what transpired. We just know that they received a call, and they were saying there's a bomb, you're gonna die, and they evacuated the building immediately. You're gonna die. And then Beyonce's choreographer creates history by setting up copyright company for dance moves. Which is very interesting.
What
So
does that
now
mean? Which means I
we
can't.
can't dance,
Which
and then we need
means
to pay.
you can't guara guara. If you guara guara and he created the guara guara, you must pay him.
Is this passed
Is
through,
this-
or is it still just a draft?
I think it's a draft so far, but they quite advanced in the proceedings. It's
So is this gonna apply for informal stuff or no formal stuff like?
You're at a party, you cannot dance.
No, but is this gonna apply for formal stuff? Isn't when you put stuff on YouTube, then
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to pay homage? Or
Yep.
what if now I'm dancing on the street?
Yeah, and if it's on TikTok, I think also with that, there's this girl who's like a big fat TikTok influencer type of thing, and she was on a show, Jimmy Kimmel, and she was like doing moves, you know.
Oh
and
my God.
she wasn't crediting the people who made those moves.
Oh, then that guy had a light bulb. I'm like,
That guy's like,
I would like to get paid for my moves.
This guy was like, there's a market here that we have not penetrated. I will penetrate it. I like it. He's forward thinking.
Yeah, however unfair, but big up to him.
Yeah,
No,
it's a bit unfair, but big up to him.
It's not
That's
unfair.
labor Buruki.
It's not unfair.
Of dance moves.
Guys, who watched that video by Beyonce? Who run the world?
Yeah.
I'm
And
not a Beyonce fan, but anyways, I'll leave it there.
Neither am I. But, you know, we have to watch these things so we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And South Africans were like up in arms because she was busy doing like Pantula moves.
That was proper.
And South Africa was
why
not
did
credited
she not
for that.
pay them?
South Africa,
for
but she
stealing
had
those
guys
moves?
from Malawi. South Africa was not credited for that, and those are originally South African moves.
That was a bit ridiculous because she actually flew them over
She
actually
flew
for a
them
little
over.
while.
Guys from Malawi.
Yeah, that
and
was
it's like
it Mozambique or Malawi? One of them, right?
Malawi,
Border.
definitely
Malawi.
not Mozambique.
So why are Malawians taking our moves?
We don't know, and they're getting flown.
Why did they steal our moves and make them Malawian?
And they're getting flown
You see?
to the US.
You see? But if they were copyrighted, those moves, that would not have happened.
Ish.
I think this guy's got a point, huh? He's got a point.
And I think it's gonna help if we decide to take that direction as well. There's a lot of moves that they like. Even Rihanna, she had a performance where she was doing the kwara kwara.
Yes, she did. And
But
she
then
was butchering
feel
it
like
proper. Huh?
I feel like dance is a free. It's like I feel like we invading people's freedom if we're gonna paint in certain things to pay. Like if I want to wiggle my hands in the air, now someone wiggle their hands before me. Like really?
No, look, dance is expressive, and if you can do whatever moves you want, but they are signature moves.
Correct.
Yeah, but I can. What if I create my own signature move and then someone painted my signature move that I never saw?
This is like this. When I do this, what do you think about?
Yeah, that's Beyonce.
I think about
you
the
know what I
hand
mean?
that's doing this.
No. I think
No, you don't.
it's actually intellectual property. If you think
It is
about
intellectual
it,
property.
it definitely is. Yeah.
It is intellectual property. Like somebody put a lot of thought and a lot of coordination into that.
What if
that
Beyonce
move.
stole that move from someone?
That's her choreographer's move. That's the guy who wants to.
What if the
copyright.
choreographer stole that move from someone else?
Then that someone else didn't say anything, so that's not my
bad.
problem.
But you see what I'm saying though. Ultimately, it's like who gets to it first.
Aha. See, that's the thing. That's why you need to register
Exactly.
your work.
Exactly.
So you can be kicking. Let's decide today you wanna call yourself.
What if I'm an
if you
informal
don't-
dancer and then I just create
Too bad.
a move
So-
and then someone just takes
So
my moves?
that's the way life has been going anyway.
Too
That's
bad.
how life's been working anyway.
Yeah.
So it's nothing new. Sorry, hade, esan,
Eish.
French.
Je suis désolé.
Je suis désolé.
The shoes are there. Alright. Yeah.
All right. On
And
to the next
then
one.
we will also be going through the wealthiest cities in Africa.
Oh wow.
Oh, that is
wow.
interesting.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
There's some countries there that I was like,
Questionable.
yeah, I was like, okay, I didn't know that, but we'll get into that. We'll get
Okay,
into that.
cool.
Interesting.
Cool.
I like
cool.
it. I like it. Is that it?
That's it, guys. I gave you 4. What do you want? 5?
Ginger.
Do you want 6?
I
Give us
know,
more.
I like
7?
it. I love that. I
Give
love
us
that.
more.
Okay, let's go, bro.
I'm gonna speak about the NAPS's CEO. I think she's an African female lady that's bringing initiative programs. I think there's about 1/3 females in basically management positions in the software development space. I say that because I am in the software development field, and I think there's a big need for females. I mean, from software development space. I mean, as testers, I see more females more in the business analyst space and maybe Scrum Masters and stuff like that. But I don't see them in the development
Maybe
space.
who?
Huh?
Who?
I see females. I see females in the big business analyst space. Scrum Masters.
Who?
Scrum Masters.
What's that?
It's a position.
What?
In the software development
What
space.
position?
What? You see, I will never win.
This is the part
It's
where
not
I
me.
disappear in the background.
It's not me. I was being serious today. Then you see,
No.
I'm being
Actually,
scrutinized.
I'm being so serious for
She
the
wants
people
to know.
who don't know. What is
a
that?
Scrum Master is a person who coordinates. Basically, there's a project, and then there will be a Scrum Master. The Scrum Master will ensure that everything in the project goes well. Basically, you have your software developers, these project managers, there's BAs, which is business analysts, and then this person brings the team together. Basically, that's the role of a Scrum Master.
Got you.
So
How do you
a
spell
lot
it?
of-
It's like you got a rugby scrum, right?
Yes,
And
you-
thank
so
you.
essentially, yeah,
You
he's
bringing
busy.
the team.
I know about
together.
a scrub, but I don't know
That's-
about a scrum.
That's a rugby term.
Let me educate our people here on the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, going back to that topic on a serious note,
Yeah.
we definitely need a lot of female software developers, and I think that's a space that's not really tapped into. There's high demand for it now, especially now, seeing COVID hit, and like a lot of application needs to be developed. People are working from home. It's a space that needs to be exploited, and I know that in that field, in South Africa particularly, we lack skills. So I see that companies going abroad to import skills, or getting people with critical skills visas to actually come and work here. So there's no excuse for us
For
to
that.
say that.
Can I suggest that we deep dive into that because I really
I
like
think
that
so
topic.
too.
I don't want. I'm joking. That's exactly what I'm going to be talking
Alright.
about
Next
later
one.
on. And then the next one will be the Mozambicans. Nyosi vows to restore the peace in Gas Ridge.
Who did what?
Yeah?
Who did what?
What do you mean?
What is that?
You guys are starting again.
Okay,
Why are you
go.
guys starting me again?
Okay.
I'm not going to lose that. Eh?
Can I hear your headline again because I didn't hear it?
Mozambicans news. Yeah? You guys are wrong. Yes. I'm bad with names, nah? So I'm
Let's
not going
butcher
to.
KK. Let's butcher it, son.
Butcher
Let's
it.
do it.
I'm bad with names, guys.
Butcher it.
Like I'm known to be butchering names. So I will take accountability of that. But if I'm butchering it, so in advance.
Just give us your headline, son.
So
It's all good.
Mozambicans Newsy vows to restore the peace in Gas Ridge, Cabo Delgado. Feed.
Okay, it's fine. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
So
you
I
very much.
will not butcher further.
I get now what you said.
Yes, and then an interesting one is President Cyril Ramaphosa condemns Chad violence that led to the president's death. So I'm not too sure if you guys have seen. That's pretty much making the
it's actually one
headlines.
of my story. Yeah.
Yes,
Ooh.
and Jason, are you gonna tap into that one?
I want to tap into that
Ew,
one.
yeah, like I feel like that's a bit controversial. I wanna die young, so if someone comes knocking on my door about what I said, so
It's
Direct
actually,
them to
It's actually a
Jason.
very easy topic.
I will.
It's a simple topic this week.
I have no comments. I have
Direct them
zero
to Jason.
reservations in terms of that. But I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna tap into, the CEO, of Nepsis. So I think that's
That's
that's me right there.
Sweet, guys. Hey guys, what I have this week for my side is KK was actually mentioning. I'll be diving into the death of the Chad president, Idriss Déby, who died right after the national elections, of which he was projected to potentially win the elections. And then he happens to die, and subsequently what happens from there is that his son will obviously sort of take over the next 18 months, and the rebels are up in arms in terms of whatever that is happening in that particular space. So that's what I'll be diving in this week.
Do you think that's what they
potentially.
did to him? What they did to JFK?
I have no idea, man.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's quite sad. He literally was projected to win the elections,
Yeah.
and then he went to the front line, where the rebels had been fighting against his army, and from there he got killed in action, at least
Jeez.
injured, and then subsequently died. Yeah,
Was he shot?
I will assume so. But
Yep.
in Africa, we don't know
Was
necessarily.
it a gun or a
Was it a
machete?
Machete or a
Hey,
spear.
hey, somebody died.
Oh,
Behave.
relax.
Behave.
Relax.
Behave, guys.
Calm
please.
down.
You see?
Death is serious.
Look
Oh,
at
that
Ginger's
is
face.
serious.
She's very serious.
What?
Ginger's serious.
Death is serious.
Is that the serious face? Change.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. My next topic, guys. So, the next one I wanted to dive into. You guys are aware right now in Africa, there's a number of conflicts that are happening. Right. We have at least 11 wars that are just happening around Africa.
For what
What?
reason?
Where-
Why
where-
are we fighting?
Yeah.
Why are we fighting?
So we're gonna find
What
out.
I
right-
want to know is where is the source of this? Because everything has to be orchestrated for these fights to take place. I just feel like this is orchestrated.
Of course.
I don't have the details. I'm just gonna hover over what I have at my hands, and so we've got about 11 wars, whether big wars or micro wars, whether
Yeah.
tribal related wars. There's about 11 of them in Africa.
Is it in several African countries?
Yes, yes, yes.
Orchestrated.
Yeah, several countries. And in a segue into that, I wanted to touch on to the eastern part of the Congo. As you guys will know, if you take Congo as a country and you put all the death that has happened into
Yeah.
that country, it overtakes the entire global wars.
Huh?
Yes, so if you take World War One, World War Two, Gulf Wars, whatever, the number of people that have died in the Congo,
Yeah.
it's more than all the wars globally combined.
Jeez.
Yo.
That's how ridiculous that is.
Why are you guys
and
killing each other though?
I have no idea. So a segue into that, the Congolese government, at least a couple of law people have decided to take the Ugandan government to the Hague. You guys know the Hague, right?
What's the
Educate us.
You know, the criminal justice court at the Hague, essentially, where they sort of go after all these war criminals and all those kind of
Yeah.
yeah. So it happens at the Hague, where it's a big criminal court,
Sure.
and then they're asking for $4 billion plus US dollars in reparation in terms of the wars that happened in the eastern part of the Congo. So I would potentially be deep diving into that today. So yeah, so that's what I have today. Sorry, my topics today are a little bit
gloomy?
yeah, they're a little bit gloomy,
Heavy.
but necessarily so, right?
Necessarily so.
Necessarily so, guys.
Okay.
All right.
All